no, we are gonna lose against Indonesia. Referee, we need 3 minutes extra.
Not possible, not possible.
Not possible. We need to draw this.
يلا تفضل with the cash. تفضل
Cash,
more
cash.
more more.
Give me 3
تفضل
minutes.
more.
3 minutes extra.
3 minutes you give me everything of the money.
Everything?
Everything of the money brother. يلا.
Okay, let us score, please.
يلا حبيبي.
Thank you.
تبدأ بحرين.
I think so, yes. Yes. Bahrain have a lot of money, but don't have a class.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Now, I want to give my response regarding the 2026 AFC FIFA World Cup qualifying match between Indonesia and Bahrain. I have a lot to talk about today, but before that, I want to introduce myself first. My name is Handika Dwi Pratama. My student identification number is 44241891, class 441C05. Last minute 99 minutes of the match. Problem here, the referee only add 6 minutes and the match should have ended in the 69 minutes. We are talking about 3 free minutes given in this game. Wrong decision from the referee involved. We are talking about 3 minutes match. 3 minutes normally I would be fine with that if there was a major injury happening in extra time or if a goal was scored, and if my memory serves me right, I don't remember any of that happening at the time. Additionally, it came from a corner kick where Marhun once again got 2 goals in this game, sneaking behind the line and scoring to equalize. But the reason I'm so frustrated with this result and what the referee ultimately decided is because this is probably the most unimpressive away win, and then considering the fact that they were a point down at the start of the game and they come back with a wonderful goal from Rafael strike to give Indonesia the away lead, and I thought they defended very well. I thought they did a good job defending both goals from Bahrain. Credit from the first set piece from Marhun, one of the goals of the week, thanks to his incredible goal, but that was the only way that been could score. Half I like what I saw from Indonesia. Marcelino came into the game and then strike found a way to score a beautiful goal from the corner of the box to make it 2-1. Indonesia had it because outside of that free kick that we saw Bahrain score, they couldn't do much in this game, man. They really called Indonesia defense was very good. Once again we have a highlight that it has been very solid. But then the madness happened, and finally the referee at 6 minutes to 99 and Bahrain scored a goal and equalized in this match. But more than that, how Indonesia played, what you think about the midfield defense, and of course the goal was amazing. It was amazing, guys. What a moment beyond this crazy decision that happened outside of the crazy situation that we just saw. I asked Indonesia to stay focused because Group C is extraordinarily tight and Indonesia has a big chance to get 3 points in the match, which I consider a must win against China in the away game. Everyone lost to China so far. Indonesia needs to focus, take this as a test of their mentality. Yes, it's not fair, or yes, it's not the right decision. No matter, stay focused and get 3 points in the next match and achieve a total of 4 points in this window. I think in the end it's a big win if they can pull it off, but they can let this outcome slip their minds and get in the way of what they're trying. What I want to achieve is to qualify for the FIFA World Cup, so that's what I ask of the Indonesia fans and the Indonesian players to stay focused, because I think they can still leave this international window feeling very good about themselves, and I really mean that. I mean it when I say this group is very tight. Bahrain, as a more experienced team, takes advantage of every opportunity to convert opportunities into goals, while Indonesia must focus more on sharpening their finishing and improving their defense. Overall, this match provides valuable lessons for Indonesians in terms of improving the quality of play and the importance of consistency in facing teams with a higher level of competition. After playing against Bahrain, the hope for the Indonesian national teams is that the result of the match will be a valuable lesson that can improve the quality of the game in the future. Even though the results might not be as expected, a challenge against a team like Bahrain could be an opportunity to strengthen the team's mentality and strategy. I hope is that the coaches and players can continue to focus on the development both in terms of tactic, cooperation between players, and sharper finishing. Apart from that, it is also important to build squad depth so that Indonesia can be more competitive in international tournament and upcoming World Cup qualifier. Maintenance, enthusiasm, and constructive evaluation, it is hoped that the Indonesian national team can continue to develop and achieve higher achievements, keep going fight, and never stop trying. I'm frustrated because these are 3 big points that Indonesia didn't get, and they had to settle for 1 point and very controversial ending in my opinion. Next part, I want to explain about simple present tense. What is simple present tense? Simple present tense is a form of time in English that is used to express events that are ongoing, routinely carried out, or have been arranged for the future. Simple present tense is the tense most often used in everyday life. When we use simple present tense, number 1, for repeated or regular actions in the present time period. The example, I take the train to the office. The train to Berlin leaves every hour. Michael sleeps 7 hours every night during the week. Number 2, for facts. Example, the President of the Indonesia lives in the presidential palace. The cat has 4 legs. We come from Indonesia. Next, number 3, for habits. The example, I get up early every day. Trevor brushes her teeth twice a day. They travel to their country hours every weekend. Number 4, for things that are always or generally true. The example, it rains a lot in winter. The Queen of England lives in Buckingham Palace. They speak English at school. Next, simple present tense verbal. Simple present tense verbal is a form of sentence that uses a verb to express activities that are occurring at the moment or that are carried out routinely. Examples of verbal sentence in the simple present tense are: I wake up at 5 a.m. every morning. The train leaves at 6 a.m. I take an English course 2 times a week. Anna plays piano for 2 hours. Line walks to the school. Simple present tense nominal. Simple present tense nominal is an English sentence that does not contain action or non-verbal and uses the verb be or to be. Examples of simple present tense nominal sentence are: we are the champions. We are champions. We are not the champions. We are not champions. Are we the champion? Are we champions? Simple present tense pattern. Tenses are part of basic grammar. When studying tense, we will come across the terms first person singular, plural, second person singular, plural, and third person singular, plural. First person singular. First person is the first person point of view. In this case, reference to the speaker or writer. In first person singular, the pronoun used is I. It oneself is the subject using me, my, or mine. If oneself is the object and shows ownership. The situation that usually occurs when using the first person singular is when you want to introduce yourself or want to explain yourself. First person plural. The pronouns used for first person plural are we, if it is the subject, use us, if it is the object, and ours or our, if it shows ownership. However, us and our or ours, but both mean we and us, so know which one to use. You have to know the context of the sentence first. Second person. Second person is the point of view a second person or someone we are talking to at that time. The pronoun used in second person singular is you, if as a subject, your or yours, if to show ownership, just like we, our, or ours, you, your, or yours, also mean you, or singular, or you, plural. The way to find out is to understand the context of what is being discussed. Third person singular. The pronoun used in third person singular is he, she, it. The situation that occurs is when we talk about someone who is not present between us. Third person plural. The pronoun used in third person plural is they, them, or their. The situation that occurs is when talking about more than one person or two or more who is not present among us. Formula. To form this tense sentence, usually use the base form of verb or verb 1 except for third person pronouns using verb 1 plus s or es. Example: subject Ayu Dewi, verb so. The rest of the sentence: to the school by bus. She, he, it, the verb is goes. The rest of the sentence, to the school by bus. Verb conjugation and spelling. We form the present tense using the base form, the infinitive, without the to. In general, in the third person, we add s in the third person. Example, he, she, it speaks English at home. The spelling for the verb in the third person differs depending on the ending of the verb. Number 1. For verbs that end in o, ch, sh, ss, x, or z, we add es in the third person. Go, goes, catch, catches, wash, washes, kiss, kisses, fix, fixes, bus, buses. Next, number 2. For verbs that end in a consonant plus, we remove the y and add ies. Marry, marries, study, studies, carry, carries, worry, worries. Number 3. For verbs that end in a vowel plus y, we just add s. Play, plays, enjoy, enjoys, say, says. Simple present negative. To make a negative sentence in the simple present tense, you can add don't or doesn't before the verb simple form. I don't sing. You don't sing. He doesn't sing. She doesn't sing. It doesn't sing. And simple present tense, simple present interrogative. The structure for an interrogative sentence in the simple present tense is do or does, subject plus present tense verb form. Do you play the piano? Where do you live? Does Jack play football? What does Ansela do? When does Rita usually get up? Adverb of frequency. In recognizing simple present tense sentence, it can be seen from the time information because the simple present tense is a sentence that shows repeated events and general truth. The time information commonly used in the simple present tense is as follows: always, usually, sometimes, often, seldom, never, 3 times a day, 3 days a week. And the last, conclusion. This tense is used to tell about things that happen continuously in the present, such as activities carried out every day, week, or month. The simple present tense is also used to talk about something general, a general truth, or something that always happens over and over again.